Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the channel. It's Cynicalex, and we have a ton of extra events in Marvel Future Fight to celebrate the 7-year anniversary. So if you thought it was over, no, it is never ending. But it will actually come to an end quite soon. So let's check it out here. We have a bunch of events to commemorate the sort of Doctor Strange update part 2. If you didn't know, if you didn't see the patch notes, we are going to be getting new uniforms for Mordo and Ancient One, new upgrades for Mordo, Ancient One, Caecilius, and Clea. And that is what's also going to be kicking off all of these events. I mean, a lot of them are already live, but some of them will be live in the coming days, like the update tonight, which you can catch on twitch.tv/Cynicalex, which I leave a link below in the description to with every video. So we have the uniform options already leaked, or not really leaked, they're sort of just posted here. They're okay for both characters. They both include good and bad options, Professor X and Deadpool being particularly yikes, the old Loki and the old Green Goblin. So yeah, this is sort of par of the course nowadays for uniform options, but that is what you can expect from Ancient One and Mordo if you want to know in advance. Keep in mind, these uniforms will also be discounted for 40%, but the 50% discount is behind us now. The next time you can look forward to the 50% discount is going to be at the end of November with the Black Friday sales. We also have growth bonus missions for upgrading these characters, pretty straightforward uniform upgrade missions. We then have a new event quest. Now this one is particularly important, so I would say that you should very much so pay attention to this. I believe it's already live in the game as a new event quest. It's that green icon again. This is the exact same icon you've had for the past 2 weeks, so you should be very familiar with it by now on this little scroll wheel, but the tokens have now changed in addition to adding these word events, these word challenges, and it's really cute. It spells out "We love you." It's very, very nice. And again, there's a massive reward at the end if you complete 50 tasks. I know it's a lot of tasks, but that combines the one-time quests with the daily quests. I haven't done the math on whether or not you can skip any, but my advice to you is just don't anticipate and don't plan ahead to skip, because if you plan ahead to skip one, you're probably going to skip two, and then you're going to be out of luck, right? That's sort of the faulty logic, or the sort of the trap thinking. So just, you know, pretend that you can't miss any of the quests. Do all of your dailies every day for 2 weeks, and do all of these one-time quests, like 5 Shadowland clears, 15 Shadowland clears. They're sort of like cumulative quests. Just do those as well over the course of 14 days in order to get that Mega 6 advanced potential enhanced ticket. Now, what does that do? That basically takes any character that you have at level 60, if you've unlocked their potential, and it takes them all the way to level 70. So it skips that process for you. I can give you sort of an example with one of my other tickets here. If I click it here, it'll show me characters that are level 62, and if I choose one of them and I press it, it will automatically skip them ahead to level 70. You don't want to choose characters that are already halfway or part way, you know, 66, 64, 62. You want to try to make them 60. Just make sure you've unlocked their potential. If you haven't unlocked their potential by using them in World Boss or as a striker in World Boss Legend, then you will not be able to select them, and then you'll be confused. But this little thing, it seems small, it seems insignificant. Oh, just 60 to 70, not tier 3. It still saves you 2,400 bios, 10 million gold, and a bunch. By a bunch, I mean thousands, 3,000, 4,000, 5,000 tier 2 materials, whether it's Black Antimatter, Chaos Nornstones, or the X-Men materials, Mcron Crystals, and Phoenix Feathers. Generally speaking, other than the X-Men versus non-X-Men choice, there's really no reason to choose one character over another. It you know, applies the same effect to them equally as long as they're tier 1. You can't use that on like Mephisto or, you know, Doctor Strange or something like that. But yeah, so pay attention to these quests. Okay, you have to enhance an artifact 5 times. Like, pay attention to those quests, but also pay attention to the daily ones. You have to read it carefully, because the ones that have the bracket with the daily in front, you have to do that every day for 14 days. So you're gonna end up doing it like 75 times or 70 times or something like that. And you have to do them every single day to get these tokens, not only to get the tokens, but also to get, like I said, that reward down there. Now, what do you get from the tokens? It's the exact same shop that we just had, so you can get another premium card for free. So they gave away 2 free premium cards in 1 month, which is mental, absolutely nutso value. But you can also get a random CTP, Mega Tier 2, a 4-star artifact selector with the following characters from Gamora to Wong. You can now also get the icon, the Doctor Strange Dimensional Guardian icon. A lot of people asking me about where they can get this. It is now here for the next 14 days, so you can also pick that up if you're a big Doctor Strange fan like I am. And then generally speaking, every other reward beyond the icon is not worth it. I know it seems tempting because you just need a little bit more CCF to tier 3 a character or whatever, but it's generally speaking a bad investment. Overall, especially this one right here, is what I highly recommend for 99% of players. Trust me, even if you think you're done with your cards, you're not. You're not. And if you need more CCF, keep in mind we do have a check-in reward, a new 7-day check-in that started with the Transcended Selector. This, again, is another part of the event, and it's going to give 70 Awakening Crystals, 70 Mandalays, and 70 CCF, which is awesome. So please don't get trapped into spending your tokens on some garbage resource that, not garbage resource, but it's just a garbage amount of a resource that you can farm for free. I mean, this is 100 CCF for 400 tokens. It's just not worth it. So yeah, that's the new token event. Again, the devs, I love you. We love you, sorry. You also can wait, like when you unlock these, you trade them in. So you get 150 CCF, 300 TCP, and 300 Essence of Dimension. So this is just like humongous rewards. Really, really good stuff. This is, even the 5 extreme boost is actually quite nice. The only thing, because there has to be one, right? There can't be perfect, okay? It can't be utopia. The one thing that isn't good is the 100 Celestial Essence. I reckon that unless you're lucky, you'll probably spend 100 or more Essence doing this quest. And then it's actually a net negative or a net neutral rather than a net positive on the resources. So they really need to, add a 0 to the end of these Celestial Essence rewards. They grossly overestimate. I mean, they're doing it on purpose, right? But they grossly overestimate how much they're giving us with the Celestial Essence. It's nothing. It's basically trash. But you can't skip it. You can't skip it because you need to complete all of the quests to get the mega potential tickets. Don't forget, okay? Okay, we talked about the store already. We talked about the 7-day login event. I'll be posting a video tomorrow on the 18 characters, I believe, that are available from the Transcended Selector. You can see them here quickly. I can show you in your inbox. If you just go, it'll be in your inbox when you log in, so it'll be in the gift tab. Also in the notice tab, we'll talk about the coupon in a minute. But yeah, from here, there's just these characters, and then everybody else is grayed out. So you choose one. If you already have the character, it's just going to give you 512 bios. So be very mindful of that. Do not choose a character that you already have unless you already have all of them. I'm dead serious. Even if you only have one character left to choose from the selector, choose them, because at the very least, eventually, they will be chosen for the fragment farming, and then you will have an extra character to get more materials, and it sort of snowballs from there in your favor, which is really good. We have an energy bonus mission with nice rewards here. We have a surprise tier 2 gift thing, and then we have a character ranking event, and we have double bios. If you want to farm bios for any of these characters, we have double bio event for the next 3 days. Wow, that's short. Okay. But then here's the best part. Here's the best part. Well, maybe not the best part, but here's a really good part. New coupon code, MFF will continue. It's nice to know that MFF's not going anywhere. Weird way to tell us. But anyways, go to the settings, go over to info, go over to coupon. If you're on an iOS device, you have to use a link and copy your PID, your player ID, which is like a long string in the settings menu, long string of numbers and letters. Copy that into a web page and press enter with the coupon and get the coupon code. And you want to be doing this. You absolutely want to be doing this. I'm pretty sure I'm going to forget which one of them it is, whether it's the event or the coupon. Okay, it's the event here, the top one. Okay. MFF will, yeah, it's this one. Will continue. Press confirm, and you get 300 crystals for free. Fantastic. So yeah, everyone should be doing this. Absolutely. No questions asked. Just type in the coupon, guys, and you get 300 free crystals. And again, it's available for iOS players if you just follow the link. There's like a generic link. It never changes, and you just have to copy and paste your player ID into that. I'll try to leave a link down below in the description to that. But that is it for now for all of the 7-year anniversary events. Really good stuff. Lots of, rewards and goodies to look forward to. However, it's not all paradise, as I mentioned. We have one more event that I unfortunately have to disclose to you here. It's the 7-year anniversary celebration artifact chest. So this is nothing for free. Don't get it twisted here. For those of you who like to hurt yourself, especially, right? If you like hurting yourself, but you like hurting yourself a lot, right? For those really exuberant masochists, you can gamble now. Well, when you gamble for a limited time, when you gamble in the artifact chest, the one for crystals, it can also drop 5 and 6 star artifacts. Now, this event is not live yet, so you got to be very careful. It's not a good event. Let me just go start off by saying that it's not a good event. It's not even, I wouldn't even classify it as an event, but it's on from Friday the 13th. Ooh, Friday the 13th, spooky, until the 17th. So you have to wait a few days anyways. I'm not going to be participating in this. If you look at the drop rates, it's actually hilarious. So normally when you're using crystals to gamble for artifacts, you can only get up to a 4-star version. So now they're adding the 5-star, but I'm not sure that the word adding is accurate given how low the percentages are. The percentages are so low for 5, and then for 6 they're even lower. They're hilariously low that I'm not sure that this constitutes as adding anything. It's sort of like when they add air into the chip bag and you think the chip bag is more full and it's heavier and, oh, there's so many chips inside, and then you open the bag and it's 90% air and it's empty and it just disappears and you spent your money for nothing. That is how I think most players are going to feel when they spend their money for nothing on these. However, what would be nice, what would be very nice, is if the artifact selector, so I've covered this in other videos, but when you spend crystals here, you do get artifact tokens, and the artifact tokens go into your inventory over here, and they laugh at you and they point and they say, oh, you wasted your money. But anyways, if you get enough of those tokens, then you can get a selector, right? It's selector's 230 tokens, but the selector functions the same way as that free selector, except it also includes like all the characters, right? So every single character. If they bumped up the artifact selector for this limited time event to also include 5 and 6-star artifacts, now you're talking. Again, it's still, right? You're still spending $100, or in my case, $150 Canadian, in order to get enough tokens via gambling in order to get one selector. So I'm not getting it's not a steal here, guys. I'm still getting robbed. But yeah, without that change, it's still very much pointless to gamble for artifacts with crystals, right? Gamble for artifacts with celestial essence, sure, knock yourself out. That's free, right? You just farm this stuff, burn some gold, yada yada yada. But yeah, for crystals, this is not the event that they think it is, in my opinion. I don't think the devs are going to see much of an adoption from whales on this, and I think I just explained and outlined the reasons why, because the drop rates are hilariously low, and it doesn't affect the artifact selector that you trade in for tokens as sort of a pity. The pity will still cap out at 4 stars, which kind of makes it useless for most whales who are looking for those 6-star badges. So I digress with that, but with that being said, that's basically all you have to look forward to in the Marvel Future Fight never-ending 7-year anniversary events. A lot of really good stuff, a lot of awesome free stuff, and then a couple of stinkers mixed in there so that you don't get the idea that you're living in a utopia just yet. But remember, MFF will continue, so use that coupon code and hit me up in the comments down below with your thoughts and ideas about this extended event. I'm loving it for the most part, and critical of the stuff that we should be critical of. So yeah, smash the like button, and I'll hit you guys up in the next one, and I'll see you guys tonight on the stream. Take care.